wins and 4 draws. Chicago's last win over LA coming in August of 2010. The Galaxy have won 4 of their first 6 games of the season for the second straight year, including the last 2 in a row. They haven't won 3 in a row since a 4-game win streak from August to September of 2020. The Fire have conceded a joint league low 2 goals this season, despite having an expected goals against value of 7.6. The minus 5.6 difference between the goals allowed and the expected goals against is the best in Major League Soccer. The Galaxy offense will be tested in this one tonight. It seems like a lifetime ago since these clubs have faced each other. It's been 3 years, over 3 years, with a pandemic in the middle. The Galaxy defeated Chicago on March the 3rd of 2019 by a score of 2-1, goals by Daniel Steres and Zlatan Ibrahimovic leading the way on a comeback night. Coming up in moments, Kobe Jones will join me next as the countdown to the Galaxy at Chicago Fire continues right after these words. Dignity Health is the official healthcare partner of the LA Galaxy, including Glendale Memorial, St. Mary in Long Beach, Northridge Hospital, California Hospital in downtown LA, St. Bernardine and Community Hospital of San Bernardino. Across Dignity Health hospitals and care sites, the well-being of patients is always the priority. To learn about emergency services, healthcare, and healthy joints, you can visit dignityhealth.org/SoCal. Dignity Health. Hello, human kindness.
There's never been a better time to switch to Spectrum Mobile. You could save hundreds of dollars on your mobile bill. Plus, there are no added taxes, hidden fees, and no contracts. Try the Spectrum Mobile Savings Calculator today, and in 3 easy steps, you'll see how much you could save by switching. Visit spectrummobile.com/save. Spectrum Internet required. Savings may vary. Restrictions apply. Visit spectrummobile.com/save for details.
In 1925, Modelo began brewing beer for those who believe in better. A model beer, steeped in the tradition of tireless effort. A rich Pilsner-style lager for those who wear their heart and heritage in their rolled-up sleeve. Since our first batch 94 years ago, to every bottle raised today, we've proved that it doesn't matter where you come from. It matters what you're made of. Modelo Especial, brewed for those with a fighting spirit. Drink responsibly. Imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
Over the course of a single game, LA Galaxy players will spend 90 minutes fighting for the ball, going on goal, sprinting, sliding, jogging backwards, running almost 7 miles, while maintaining an average heart rate of 160 beats per minute. And they'll perform at this world-class level 31 times a year, powered by Herbalife Nutrition, the official nutrition company of the LA Galaxy. Power up like a pro. Contact your Herbalife independent distributor or visit Herbalife.com today.
Fuel up for free. Yamava Resort and Casino at San Manuel gives away gas cards every Monday in April to our Club Serrano members. Join for free and earn points to qualify for your gas card. Driving a gas guzzler? Want to switch up your wheels? Every Thursday, Yamava gives away a luxury car or cash. This month, you can win a 2022 BMW X7 or up to $100,000 cash. Spring into a new ride this month, courtesy of SoCal's premier casino, Yamava. Details at Yamava.com. Must be 21 or over to enter. Please gamble responsibly.
We love you, and where you go, we'll follow, we'll follow, we'll follow, because we support LA, 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 and that's the way we like it, we like it, we like it.
From Soldier Field in Chicago, the LA Galaxy is on the air. Tonight, the Galaxy look for their 3rd straight win when they play old-time rival Chicago Fire. Hello again and welcome. Joe Totino here. Glad to have you aboard for this one as the Galaxy look to add another win to this young winning streak of 2 games. These clubs are old rivals dating back to 1998 when then expansion Chicago got the best of a historic Galaxy side that ran away from the league, scoring goals in bunches. But in the end, it was Chicago that prevailed in the postseason and went on to win their only MLS Cup. The Galaxy got their revenge in 2001 with a golden goal from Mauricio Cienfuegos that propelled the Galaxy into the MLS Cup final that year. And speaking of rivalries, El Tráfico took center stage last weekend at Dignity Health Sports Park, and it did not disappoint as the Galaxy took down LAFC 2-1, remaining undefeated at home in this young rivalry. The Galaxy got things going early. In the 13th minute, Chicharito put the Galaxy on top. Vasquez this time. Again, Grandsir, watched by Hollingshead. His cross to the back post. Chicharito, the header towards goal. He scores! Javier Chicharito Hernandez. It is 1-0 LA Galaxy. Goal number 5 on the season for Chicharito. In the 31st, a first for Sega Koulibaly. Williams in the area as well. Now Vasquez has it off the short corner. It'll come back to Alvarez. Back out to Vasquez. In towards center, Edwards. Flips it into the area, Grandsir. Turns it towards the back post. The Galaxy's opportunity. Score! Sega Koulibaly rolls onto that back post and sends it home. It is 2-0 in favor of the LA Galaxy. Koulibaly the goal. But there was still a long way to go. LAFC pulled one back in the 79th minute, and suddenly the intensity level ratcheted up to a fever pitch. And at 90 minutes, 8 more minutes of stoppage time was given. Right at time, the visitors thought they had tied the match. But their celebration turned to sorrow once VAR was able to take a look. So I believe, and I think that we can see the replay one more time, Mamadou Fall could be the player that's offside. In fact, Blessing could be offside also on the pass from Vela. As we look at the replay, he is offside, and so is Mamadou Fall. No goal. No goal. Offside, and possession back to the LA Galaxy in the final moments of this one. Degrees tonight. It's a chilly one there in the windy city. It's time now, though, for the starting 11. It's brought to you by Modelo, setting the gold standard for authentic Mexican beer since 1925. Modelo, brewed for those with a fighting spirit. Mr. Jones.
Well, we take a look at the starting lineups, and for Chicago, there's a reason they've only given up 2 goals on the season, and you can see that they're going to play 5 in the back, and then they're going to play 4 right in front, where you're going to see them drop up on top. We see Jonathan Bornstein still doing it well as a left winger, left midfield for this Chicago Fire, and as we talked about, Shabilko up top, he's the focus. He's the point of this spear where everything's going to be going up to him, and the support with Jimenez and Navarro coming from underneath.
And for the visiting LA Galaxy?
Well, for the LA Galaxy, I think this is something that Greg Vanny wants and likes to see. We're going to have the same back 4 as the last game in front of Bond, Ravelison and Leerdam kind of holding. Mark Delgado, kind of the player that this coaching staff puts a lot of trust in, is going to be the one that's going to be connecting the 2 wingers. And, of course, the goal scorer, Chicharito, who's on fire up top.
Moments away from this one. You know, Greg Vanny's had the Galaxy pointed in the right direction. This year, a little more settled in, even as the manager of the Galaxy. And Nikki Kay has more on the Galaxy manager.
It's great to be back with you. So for Greg Vanny, last year was about building the culture of the LA Galaxy. Greg and the players were getting to know one another on the fly, but this season, that foundation is in place, and because of it, Greg has already noticed an immediate difference in chemistry throughout the first 6 games. He told me that he can see this group is much more comfortable with each other, and that shows not just in how they communicate, but they all own a more collective sense of leadership in the course of games. And as for Greg, he sees it in himself too. Now that his expectations have been established, he feels more comfortable asking for more from his guys. So safe to say, Joe and Kobe, the bar has been raised, and we're ready for the Galaxy to rise to the occasion.
All right, Nikki, welcome back. Great to have you once again. Chicharito standing over the ball at center, waiting to get things underway, and you can see why they call it the Windy City with the jerseys flapping around right there. And it won't be just the goalkeepers that are wearing the gloves tonight, as every player outside of Sam Grandsir wearing their gloves out there tonight. The Galaxy all time against the Chicago Fire, 24-17-8 as we are underway from Soldier Field. It'll come back defensively. Chicago in the all-blue, knocking it long into the Galaxy defense. Williams is there to usher it out of play. And our first goal kick of the evening. Jonathan Bond in goal, a 1.00 goals against average. He's 4-2 on the year, 2 shutouts so far this campaign. Sega Koulibaly, who got his first MLS goal last week. Williams, though, as we talked about Kobe in the pregame show, he could be the real leader on that back line for the Galaxy.
Yeah, and as we talked to Greg Vanny, it's not like Williams is the one that's going to be screaming and yelling and shouting, but by his performance and leading by example is really what's needed, you know, from Williams. And we've seen since he's been back, the Galaxy been doing pretty well.
So far, so good. The Galaxy able to break out here as they'll get the ball into midfield, send it long. Second ball is won by Costa. So be a throw into LA. Douglas Costa returning to the lineup, first time since March 19th. And he's still finding his way, not only in Major League Soccer, which will be a year-long thing, but also learning his teammates and his teammates learning to play off of him, as he's a unique player into our league.
Yeah, I'm a big believer in that it takes a while for players to adjust.
Here's Costa sending into the air. This will be cleared away. Second ball knocked down by Raveloson. Edwards will keep it alive as he's pressing forward. Williams. He'll switch it out. Costa will bring it down. He's got Julian Araujo with the overlap. Here's Costa now. Watch there by Jonathan Bornstein. Yes, that same Jonathan Bornstein still around. Good for him. Again, Costa. Araujo this time. Julian wants the foul. He's not going to get it. It'll be cleared away. Ted Uncle is our referee tonight. Delgado looking for Raveloson, and this will find its way to the touchline and out of play. Gabby Slolina, 17 years old, in goal for the Chicago Fire. He's got 4 shutouts on the year, a 0.33 goals against average, and a lot of eyes are on him right now at U.S. Soccer.
That's not bad, 17 being in the pipes, Joe.
Boy, how is that flipped, right? Usually you talk about goalkeepers maturing late 20s into their 30s and then all the way through their 30s for the most part. But now we're seeing young guys.
What were you doing at 17?
Probably eating a Twinkie. Ball out of play for a throw-in. Nickname Gaga. Slonina. And back at Soldier Field are the Chicago Fire, and it's great to see. It was nice to see when they had their first new stadium that was built, but for them to go back into Chicago proper is a good opportunity for them to get traction and be the club that they were early on in their existence.
Yeah, I think for those that were around, you know, during that time, you understand that the Chicago Fire during those years had a great following and a very intense fan base. The barn burners and, you know, the various supporters groups that really made it exciting to participate and compete at that stadium.
You know, it's a learning thing for everybody in Major League Soccer in terms of when they went out to Bridgeview. Chicago went out to Bridgeview. They had a nice stadium. It was state-of-the-art for the time. It just was too far away from their core, and it made things very difficult, especially on down years. And so for them, under their new owner, moving back to Soldier Field, we'll see. Hopefully it works out for them as they continue to make progress. We understand a very good crowd is on hand, plus 30,000 expected for this game. Edwards. Here's Raveloson. Galaxy need to clean that up just a little bit as the ball will go out of play on the wrong side of Julian Araujo there.
Yeah, it just seems that maybe a little bit of nerves, a little bit sloppy with some of the passes coming out of the back line, you know, going forward and to each other. They just need to be a little bit more precise.
Good work here by Delgado getting on that first ball, but Chicago's able to break out into midfield, or onto the left side it goes. Galaxy do have some number back. Here's the cross. It's blocked by Araujo and cleared away. Costa can't find it, and Chicago has possession once again. Nice job by Araujo this time. Delgado's a clear. By the way, this match, a reminder, it can be also heard in Spanish by using SAP on your television. Onto the near side it comes. Ivanov into the area. That's blocked. Nice job by Edwards. Gets away from the first tackle. Now the Galaxy have an opportunity here in transition. Grandsir did not get onto it. Sekulic, Omsberg. Here's Ivanov once again onto the left side as they'll build up Bornstein towards that back post. It'll come out the near side again. Sekulic one more time. A lot of space here for Chicago.
Smart move from Julian Araujo to just knock that ball out. The Galaxy seemed a little bit out of sorts. Slow to get out and put pressure on the balls that are coming in on crosses. It needs to be just a little bit quicker, a little bit more direct as we take a look at Ezra Hendrickson here.
Your former teammate.
Yeah, and here's a look. So you can see it's just slow to get pressure out, and Julian Araujo does the right thing. Just make sure that ball's out. And you saw at the very end, Koulibaly telling, hey, people got to drop back. It's gotten very wide open right now. Not a whole lot of defense going on in the midfield.
Ball will spin away from the goalkeeper on the cross, and Jonathan Bond able to pick up the second ball here. Early moments of this one, just inside 7 minutes, as it quickly comes out the right. Here's Chicharito. Grandsir making the inside run. It'll come on over to Revelis, and he'll send a goal, and goal kick for Chicago.
A bit rushed, you know, off of this play as the ball comes into Revelis, and this is where you'd like to see him maybe take that extra touch. Try to find Grandsir. Grandsir's had a couple of opportunities where he's been open on the left side, but the ball has failed to get to him. Revelis on this one, a soft pass from Edwards on the first one. So they need to use a little bit more of the whole field, and especially those wingers that are willing to go one-on-one at players. So they need to get the ball to Grandsir's feet. You know what he can do, and he's been hot.
3 assists on the season. You know, they call him Easy Ezra Hendrickson when he played for the LA Galaxy. Has his first head coaching job now with the Chicago Fire. Nikki Kay has more on him.
That's right, guys. As you know, Ezra Hendrickson played with the Galaxy from 1997 to 2003, meaning he was teammates with Greg Vanney, Kevin Hartman, Dan Kalichman, and of course, our very own Kobe Jones. And it brought some fond memories for him. He told us, you know, once I got to the Galaxy, that's where my career really took off. He also learned how to be a champion, and that's the mindset he's trying to instill with this Chicago Fire club. And as for Greg, you know, he's so happy to see all the success for Ezra, but he says, I wish him the best, except for this weekend.
Yeah, good luck next week, right? Throwing here for the Galaxy.
I'm glad to hear that Ezra, you know, said that I taught him how to be a champion.
It's somewhere in that press conference, Kobe. Sekulic. Both teams a little bit chaotic right now. Good long ball ahead. Chicago will build up some numbers. Sekulic one more time. Has some help here on the right side. Ivanov is there. Watch there by Edwards. This will be a lot different than what we saw last week with teams going end to end. This will be a little bit more methodical. I think Ezra Hendrickson wants it that way. Costa can't break out. Sekulic. He'll find Ivanov. Good build up here for Chicago. It'll go backside, and it'll find the inline goal kick here for the LA Galaxy.
Yeah, fortunate for the Galaxy, a poor cross. They're just coming from Sekulic out wide. But this is what you're going to see. There's a, and you mentioned it, Joe, how it's different than the previous match with LAFC. They have a lot of players that, you know, very technical and like to basically dance and pass through you. This is a very physical team. A lot of big bodies that you're going to see all over the field that don't mind a bit of contact. that are willing to back into you and can hold on to the ball. When you're talking about Sabilko up top, Ivanov as well, Sekulic, those are players that don't mind that body contact. So it's going to be a different, more physical game.
Play will continue here. No handballs as our referee Ted Uncle. And we'll come back to Jonathan Bond. You know, the Galaxy, what they'd like to be able to do is press Chicago, but they find themselves right now spread a bit, as well as coming out of their own end, at least in the early parts of this match. And again, we're inside 15 minutes of play here. They'll come out near side again. Sekulic back defensively. Holmesburg may have gone out of play. Nope, we continue. Ivanov can't find. Williams is there. Back to Bond. Delgado will drop on back. Kelvin Leerdam, third straight start. He's done well for the Galaxy. Raveloson now. This looks better for LA. Onto the right side. Araujo. We'll have to run it down. Watch there by one defender. Raveloson trailing on the play. Has it now. Fortunate to keep it alive. Araujo. Delgado this time. So come on through. Leerdam will work on to the left side with Edwards. Chicago. In a good defensive posture right now. They'll go over the top. Costa. Check that. Grand Cyr. Throwing LA. Sam bouncing around from touchline to touchline.
I think we just got a little bit of a change between Grand Cyr and Costa. Just trying to figure it out, see where they can find some success. That willingness to change sides.
Here's Grand Cyr. Right into the defender's second ball will go out of play. Good heads-up move here on the part of Julian Araujo. Not going for that ball, letting it go out for the corner kick. I believe he was offside if he would have played the ball. First corner of the night for the Galaxy. There's Costa. Delgado showing short. He played out. Araujo. Edwards. And the transition back out the other way for Chicago this time. Jimenez. Good job by the Galaxy holding it in, and they'll get it back. Delgado, nice play. Throw it.
Getting a game, Joe, that's just a little bit, being played between the 18s right now. We saw for a moment there were some breakaways going end to end, but now it seems to be stuck, just right in the middle of the park as both teams are trying to play very solid defensively, drop it in defensive shapes, getting the numbers back when needed.
They'll work the right side this time. The ball down low to Chicharito. He redirects towards goal. It'll be wide of the near post. Goal kick. You hear the response from the fans at Soldier Field. There are a lot of fans there because of Chicha.
Well, they're getting their first look at Chicharito where he doesn't connect here. Sends it just like off of the toe rather than connecting with the top of his foot to redirect that towards goal. There's a few chances, or the first chance I should say, for Chicharito. You expect there to be a few more in this game, and he only needs 2 or 3 to make something happen.
A throw-in for Chicago. Reminder, Galaxy fans, there's a shortage of blood across the nation. Dignity Health and the Galaxy are teaming up to help with a blood drive on April 23rd. To make your impact, visit lagalaxy.com/DignityHealthBD to register and give blood. Sekulic on the near side. Chicago on possession. It'll come on through. Ivanov can't find it. Delgado with the clearance. Not far enough, though. Araujo will find Chicharito, but again dumped into the Galaxy defense. Galaxy need to settle down just a bit. Edwards. Williams. And here's the regrouping.
You see that Chicago is allowing the center backs for the Galaxy to have the ball. As soon as that ball comes off of the center backs, then it's like a little bit of pressure. Playing a little bit of a higher line, I think, than what was expected. Putting a little bit of pressure on the Galaxy at times. They don't mind the ball going to the center backs, but once the center backs play it, that's when the pressure comes.
Here's Williams. Stuck about 5 yards out of his box. Koulibaly. So we're getting a good feel of what Chicago's all about. They've only conceded 2 goals this season.
Now there was an option there as the ball went to Williams. Williams has got to find Edwards on that left side and get it to his feet. You have to be able to play beyond the initial 2 strikers for Chicago. If you can't do that, you're going to find yourself in trouble. You won't be able to break anyone down.
So speed of play?
Speed of play, making the right decision, picking out the right person to get the ball to, and trusting your teammates, understanding that if someone is 5 yards away and the ball gets to them, they should be able to handle it. That's what being a pro is all about.
Galaxy on possession on that right side. Araujo dispossessed this time around. Bornstein will knock it back. And the Galaxy will get it back on a throw-in here. The veteran Jonathan Bornstein. Not a good pass here from Delgado. Right into Shabilko. Lays it off as Chicago is able to build through the middle of the park. Right side it goes. Sekulic there. Watch there by Edwards on his left foot. Second ball cleared away. Free kick here for the Galaxy. Delgado was wiped out.
It just comes in, like, connects with Delgado.
Just a little late, stepped right into him. So here's what Kobe was talking about earlier. Now you got Williams and Sega available. Lirdam this time, who's got plenty of room because the defender didn't come forward quickly, but the Galaxy have to restart again.
Now remember that Chicago lies in this block where it's like a 5-4-1, you know, on paper, but defensively they can push up a couple of players out of the midfield, so it's 3 up top. You can see there's 3 just right in front right now, trying to make it difficult for the Galaxy to find a way to break them down. And as this happens, they slowly push the line up. It's a slow walk, and then this is what they want. They want to force that, but this is a good job by the Galaxy and Bond of picking out Araujo.
Ravellison does well. They beat 3 defenders going forward. Unfortunately, this one went too far ahead and cleared away. Again, Bond. This time it's jumped to the play, and Chicago will come back on the transition. Shabilko to the right side. Sekulic taken off the ball, and it will be possession here for Chicago on the throw-in.
And that's great work by Delgado because he's come from an inside position and shifted all the way out, being that defensive support on that side as Edwards is out of position farther up the field. So Delgado's got to shift back and cover.
Sekulic with the throw. Inside 20 minutes, we're 0-0. In a match that so far has been kind of a struggle for both clubs getting through it. One shot from the Galaxy. It's from Chicharito that sailed a bit wide.
Well, this is exactly how the Chicago Fire want this game to go. And Ezra Hendrickson, you know, very defensive oriented this team. Make it choppy, make it a game that is maybe not so pretty, not a lot of flow for the Galaxy. This is what they want. They want to shut it down.
So come on back, Slonina. It'll go on to the far side, cleared ahead. Another long long ball now. Typical how Chicago will play. Evanoff will run this one down. Watched there by Edwards. It'll come on into Jimenez now. Just around the Galaxy penalty area. To the backside of the 6 it goes. Bornstein was there. But so was Costa. Coming all the way back defensively into his own penalty area and helping out.
Bornstein still getting up. 37 years old. He's still doing it.
Getting up and down the wing. He's playing as a left winger, basically, in the way this setup is.
Well, and you can see Bornstein up top a little bit, playing a little bit higher. And just that little bit higher play by Bornstein with Costa on that side forces it where the ball doesn't go over that way.
Here's Chicago on possession now. And out of play, they'll lose it. And the Galaxy have it one more time. Miguel Navarro couldn't find it. Nice steal here by Raveloson, finding Costa. Able to get away from his defender, still on possession. Good idea to cut it back for Chicharito, but maybe the better pass would have been over to Grandsir on the left. Edwards now for the Galaxy. Twice swiped at, and he'll get the foul and a free kick. And Raheem having some words with Jimenez.
Well, there's one whack. Kicks the ball after the fact. And, you know, good job, Edwards. There's the first one. There's the second one. and then just kicking the ball off of him a little bit. And I think Edwards deserves to, you know, have a couple words here and there.
He's not going to back down. No way. Good for him.
As he shouldn't.
Right.
You know, this is a tough sport, Joe. You know.
Yes, it is.
There's physical contact in this sport.
As Mr. Jones says all the time. Koulibaly. Here's Julian. So go out for a throw in Galaxy, but that pass could have been a little bit better in terms of pace. Chicharito now will check all the way back. Williams, and they'll restart one more time. They'll go towards the left side now. Good job by Derek taking up the space. He'll find Edwards. He'll get the early ball into the area. Easy for Slonina. Maybe a little more patience there on the part of the Galaxy.
I think you get one of the first times that they got up into that final third. So they just want to get the ball into the box and see if they can test the back line of Chicago and test this young goalkeeper.
Shibilko. Good job here by Lerdom, winning it back. He'll find Chicharito. He's wiped out. The referee says play on. The advantage to the Galaxy here. Here's Costa trying to slide it through. He'll have it again. Costa, watched by one defender, gets the cross away. The knotted header by Raveloson will knock back out. Shibilko with the clearance as he came all the way back in his defense. Chicharito is still down. And I believe Cesar Roldan will come on to take a look.
Geez, Chicharito takes it, gets a hit right away from Chios. But the referee, Ted Uncle, kind of lets this one go because there was a distinct advantage there for the Galaxy as they were attacking down the right side.
So Chios gets a yellow card on this. And the delay foul was called after all. Oh, they might be looking at that as well.
And that looks like a handball to me.
Arm away from the body. Play is being checked. So Chios getting a yellow here on the foul, and then on the continuance, a potential handball in the area. Still looking for some more replays on this. As it continues to be looked at by VAR, but the check is complete and the penalty kick will not be awarded, but it will be a free kick, actually drop ball for the Galaxy. And we continue.
interested, wondering why that wasn't given. I mean, that seemed like a penalty to me. I mean, it's the arm and it's outstretched. Yeah. Maybe we can take another look at it.
Away from the ball, sure. Away from the body, I should say. As we continue 0-0. See if we can take a look at that potential handball when we get the opportunity here with a long ball played into the Galaxy defense. Koulibaly able to clear it out. Jimenez on possession. Able to get away from Delgado for now. Got some help up that wing. This should be a foul, and it is. Free kick. Julian Araujo pushed to the ground. Navarro. Let's take a look at it again here, Kobe.
I mean, that looks like a handball to me. I mean, am I missing something there? Maybe from the angle, the only thing that I could see is if Raveloson heads it, and it's
ball to hand or hand to ball.
Yeah, that maybe that's the only thing that I could say that they're saying is that it's ball to hand, because it definitely goes off of the arm.
Yeah, I think it could be the way they're looking at it. We see it on the replay, it's slowed down, but I think live action, it's kind of a flash.
Yeah, but the one thing that I'd love to say, as we see all this VAR and everything, it's everyone thought the VAR was going to clear up everything.
It's still subjective. There's still another human set of eyes somewhere else.
The humans making the decisions, and what they think is a handball and what others think, it seems always to be a little different.
Alejandro Mariscal is our VAR for this match. Here's Grandsir. Watch there by Navarro, trying to turn the corner. Grandsir puts on the brakes. He's got Julian Araujo there. Wish he would have continued that run, but here's Grandsir once again. Costa, and it'll be cleared out. And the Galaxy could have done better with that particular opportunity.
Yeah, I'd like to see the Galaxy start taking some more chances around that 18, putting in some early balls into the box, even if it's behind the back line of Chicago, to force their back line to be facing their own goal as they're clearing balls, because they're dropping deep and making it difficult for the Galaxy to play in front and find space. So maybe you got to just play a little bit earlier, to put some pressure on the back line.
Delgado now for the Galaxy. Koulibaly as we enter the 29th minute of the contest. So we'll have to come back. Jonathan Bond. Clear Dom under some pressure. Back out it goes. Again Bond. Jimenez pressuring him out the far side. Good ball ahead. A foul against the Galaxy. Chicago remains in possession. Raveloson this time around.
Well, I think Ezra Hendrickson has done his homework and understands that the Galaxy are willing to pass out of the back regardless of with the amount of pressure that's coming. So you can see those numbers are coming in quick. Whenever the ball gets played up and any Galaxy player is facing their own goal, the pressure's coming in quick, right on top of them, right on the back, and challenging the ball.
Good opportunity here for Chicago, as they have plenty of height at the top of the box. Right behind Ezra Hendrickson there is the former Galaxy 2 manager, Junior Gonzalez, who was here last year with the LA Galaxy. So he has an understanding of what Greg wants to do. Here's the cross, top of the area, knocked away. Second ball blocked by Koulibaly. Kept alive, though, as it's played towards the backside of the 6. Good job defensively on the part of Araujo, because winding up was Sekulic with that left foot.
Yeah, as this ball gets played in, looks like it could have been ugly there, but Araujo does just enough. As Araujo doesn't go after it, it's Sekulic that's looking to wind up, and the only other person there, Costa, behind him, so that could have possibly been a penalty situation.
Araujo again with the clearance. The Galaxy trying to find their way here. Having said that, they haven't conceded any shots on goal to this point. Jonathan Bond hasn't had to make any saves. And neither has Gabriel Slonina.
Like I said earlier, though, it's a game that's being played a lot between the 18s.
Leerdam got a hand on that one. The referee says play on. So again, that's a ball that bounced up and hit him. Holmberg into Bornstein. He gets tangled up with Araujo, earns the foul there, and a free kick for Chicago. Some tempers here between these old rivals.
See the touch there. Yeah, it's going to be a foul, just an obstruction from Araujo. It's nothing flagrant or anything. That he was standing there, and then Bornstein was trying to run through him.
Again, Jimenez will take this free kick. They'll all line up around the top of the 18 here. 0-0 inside 32 minutes of play. Left-footed ball that's going to bend in towards goal. They'll go to the backside looking for Holmberg. His header down low in front, and the redirect header by Shabilko will go out of play over the end line. Be touched last by the Galaxy. This is a good opportunity for the Chicago Fire.
Yeah, this is just like an awkward looking play. As you know, Edwards, you know, he's in a mismatch situation here, and he gets beat to that spot. The ball is Olmsberg that puts it right back across, and chance right at the 6.
They'll go short this time, cleared away. Galaxy will break out defensively. Ahead it goes to Costa, poked off his foot, and back it goes to Navarro. Slonina is there. Williams now. Bond. You feel the tempo of this match starting to pick up a bit. Edwards under some pressure. Delgado. Need to be a little quicker. He was wiped out. The referee doesn't call the foul. We continue. Advantage actually to the Galaxy. Right side it goes. Here's Chicharito. Sending towards the backside, looking for Ravelis, and Slonina read that well and pulls it down. Navarro. He'll get an early cross in. Edwards to knock it down. So it looks like the Galaxy have made some adjustments here. Defending, they're dropping back a little bit more, letting the game be in front of them, and now they're transitioning out. Edwards able to get away from this tackle. Waiting for some help now.
There's not a whole lot in the box, so this is a good choice pulling it back.
Rancière knocks it in, second ball. Delgado to keep it alive. Araujo on the right side. Costa one more time. Working on Navarro. Couple of step over. Sends it down. And it's cleared away. Again, Delgado. Nice one here to Leerdam. Although a good defensive play. Stripped away. And here comes the counterattack back the other way. Galaxy do have numbers back. They'll go out the left side. Bornstein making the run. And will bounce away from him and out.
And I know the Galaxy like to play a high line, but this is so dangerous. When you play a high line, you can find yourself in trouble. And look, there's so many numbers that have pushed forward. They've given up the ball. Watch Koulibaly. He stops like that. If that ball's played through a second earlier, as Koulibaly is stopping, no one can catch any player that's running through. So the Galaxy have to be very careful. The timing has to be exact and right. I think they're fortunate off of that play that they don't get caught, that it just is out of reach of Bornstein on that left flank.
Here's Araujo now for the Galaxy. Costa plays it back up the line for him. Good run here by Araujo. The Galaxy will get possession of the throw-in. I think Julian's asking for a handball. Chicharito also.
Okay, this is
Lobbying for
fine.
that.
This is fine and all, but you can tell you're not going to get it. Get the ball and play. It was called for you. It's a Galaxy ball.
Right, keep the rhythm going, right?
Yeah, you don't want to get taken out of rhythm.
And we'll continue now. Here's Araujo on the throw. Costa. So come away from him. I'm wondering, let's look at it again here.
There's the kick.
Oh boy.
Yeah, and a blatant handball.
Our first save of the game. Araujo back to Delgado. Leardom. And the Galaxy are going to have to restart once again. Koulibaly.
I gotta say, I mean, it's kind of obvious the handball is like, how does the linesman right there in front not see that and not call that?
Ryan Graves, yeah. His eyes are right on the play, right, at that point?
Yeah.
Williams now for the Galaxy. Chicharito checking on back. Edwards. He'll knock it long. These are hopeful passes coming out of the back. Chicago's going to be able to break out again. As it comes on back defensively this time around, played long in the midfield. And a foul against Williams here. And he's going to pick up a yellow card. Look at it one more time here and see what Derek Williams may have done.
Let's see. Goes up.
Elbow up.
I think the arm's up, and the arm goes into the back of the head, and that's the problem, where you're going to get a yellow card every time. And I don't think it was like a jarring arm into the back of his head, but any type of contact whatsoever, referees are told to call that, and Williams picks up a yellow.
Yeah, the defending player is going to be protected here, especially with the head injuries. Let's take a moment to hear from Dignity Health. Zero-0. Galaxy at the Chicago Fire along with Nikki Kay, Hall of Famer Kobe Jones, Joe Tutino. Soldier Field is the site, a chilly night in the Windy City. You get plenty of those this time of year. Bornstein. It's a bit too easy. That's a long ball going about 50 yards across field. And he's able to chest it down and move forward into the offensive end.
Yeah, you think you'd like to see that pressure come right away, at least challenge while the ball's in the air, so Bornstein isn't able to bring that one down. Just Olmsberg at that back post. He's the big target.
Another corner kick here for Chicago, played in towards the spot. Ravelis unable to clear the second ball off the defense, and it comes out. Can the Galaxy break out? Chicharito on the right side. He's got a runner down the middle of the park. He takes a look, tries to feed that run to Delgado, and it's too long.
Yeah, Chicharito's not happy about that ball. That's got to be better. I know he's looking to try to get that across field, but it doesn't even come close.
So far, Chicago's got to be happy with the way things are going, as they are making it a grind and playing their game with another long ball out the left side. Bornstein again gets to that one. Has it one more time. Cross top of the area. Jimenez on his left foot. Delgado gets in front. Leardam is there as well. Again, Jimenez, side of the box. His cross into the area. Cleared away by Edwards with the help of Leardam.
That was good work by Edwards. That was a play that took a while to build up. His man's moving all over, and Edwards did a good job of staying with him and beating him to that near post space to challenge.
Slonina. Not asked to do very much. Go ahead.
Well, first off, that's a fantastic ball from Slonina. But as this goes out of bounds, Slonina, he doesn't mess around in the back. He doesn't try to hold it. Anytime that ball comes back, it's almost every time it's a first-time ball that he's launching that one to the other half of the field.
He knows exactly where he wants to go. It's not just the clearance, right? You just mentioned that was a very good ball from the goalkeeper, right?
Yeah, I think it's also a little bit of safety, too.
Sure.
You know, just trying to, he's not going to mess around and have the ball be caught at his feet.
Ivanov is brought down. It's a free kick. Inside 42 minutes of play, 0-0. Some discussions to be had at halftime for Greg Vanney and his coaching staff with his players. Make some adjustments here for the second half. I think if you're Ezra Hendrickson, you're pretty happy. And you're probably telling your players, hey, we got them where we want them. We're just one pass away.
It's interesting, a very high line from the Galaxy.
Jimenez again to take the free kick. Knocks it on over. Miguel Angel Navarro plays at top of the box. Araujo able to clear. Again, Bornstein able to get there first. Jimenez. Here's Navarro, and back it comes defensively. Chihas. Back to his goalkeeper. Slonina. Grandsir, Delgado, and taking off the ball. Not enough ideas there, and not a willingness to take the ball forward. I thought Sam had the opportunity to take it up the wing there, and he dumped it back on Delgado into traffic.
Yeah, and I don't think there's any communication there either, letting Delgado know that that pressure was coming immediate from behind with two players on each side of him.
Here's Williams again for the Galaxy. He'll find Edwards. Chicharito this time. Watch there by Ivanov. Brought down by Ivanov. That's a foul and a free kick for the Galaxy. Need a little bit more of what Chicharito was doing there. Run through the potential tackle. If you're brought down, you get the foul. If not, you're free.
Seems like the yellow cards are starting to fly a little bit. You can't even keep up.
Our referee wants to stay warm also. He'll stay busy. Good free kick opportunity here for the Galaxy.
And if you notice, by the way, there seems to be, look at the jerseys of the players. Grandsir down there, some gusting winds, you know, through the stadium, as you mentioned. Windy City. It's following suit to that name.
Yeah, it's going cross field right now, too. Delgado. Costa. Watch there by Chihas, I should say. Wants the foul here, Costa does. He's not going to get it. They'll go out the far side. And Chicago trying to break. The Galaxy have numbers back. Now the long ball intended for Shabilko, and back it goes to Jonathan Bond.
Let's take a look at. Well, I'm not sure I saw anything that came across his face.
May have hit him at the top of his chest area, but you're right, nothing across the face there. Now Chihas is complaining to our referee. In the meantime, Cesar Roldan will come on to take a look. 2 minutes of added time here before we get to the break, and this might be a good delay on the part of Costa, I believe, for the Galaxy.
This is okay for the Galaxy. You know, it's not the result they would have wanted. I'm sure they would have wanted to create some more opportunities in this first half. But you're 0-0. You're on the road. You know, this is a good position for the Galaxy to make some adjustments at halftime with Greg Vanney and move some people around. Maybe think about possible substitutions in that 60-plus minute to see if you can get a game changer in there. But remember, this is Galaxy on the road. If they can get out of here with a tie, that's good overall as far as the standings are concerned.
Point away is not a bad thing. Ball back at midfield. Here's Delgado. And quickly, 2022 season ticket memberships, they're available right now. Learn all about what it means to be part of the Galaxy community by joining us as a 2022 season ticket member. Call 8773-GALAXY or visit lagalaxy.com/since96 today. Good opportunity here. Shabilko now. Watch there by Edwards. Plays into the area. Nice job by Araujo to clear it out. Costa. Final moments here before the break. Chipping ahead. Looking this time. Grandsir is onside. Can he find it? He cannot. Slonina does well to come off his line and smother it, and no rebound.
It's a game of inches sometimes, Joe, and it's just out of reach as Costa starts running straight through the middle. A nice ball right over the top, and as Grandsir is running, he shifts a little to his left and then back into the right, and that little shift, it takes probably takes a half a step off, which was just enough.
Sekulic with throw-in. Omsberg. Shihus out the left side. Navarro. Bornstein. Nice job by Delgado. Jumps the pass. It'll come on back here to Koulibaly. Jimenez pressuring him. Back it goes to Bond. And our referee Ted Uncle will point to midfield, and that is the end of a struggle. 45 minutes down though, and 0-0. And Kobe, you mentioned it. Hey, you played a 0 on the road. It's not a bad thing. You can clean things up at halftime and see what the second half brings.
Yeah, I think that's going to be the game plan. I think this is going to be a game about coaching adjustments in the second half and the substitutes that come on, and see how they impact the game.
0-0. Both clubs will go to the locker room here, warm up a bit. It's been an entertaining first half, but there's a lot of work to be done for both clubs. Mike Trudell, Pete Vian is talking about it. Give you the highlights. That is coming up next. Stay with us.
In the course of a single game, LA Galaxy players will spend 90 minutes fighting for the ball, going on goal, sprinting, sliding, jogging backwards, running almost 7 miles, while maintaining an average heart rate of 160 beats per minute. And they'll perform at this world-class level 31 times a year, powered by Herbalife Nutrition, the official nutrition company of the LA Galaxy. To power up like a pro, contact your Herbalife independent distributor or visit Herbalife.com today.
There's never been a better time to switch to Spectrum Mobile. You could save hundreds of dollars on your mobile bill. Plus, there are no added taxes, hidden fees, and no contracts. Try the Spectrum Mobile Savings Calculator today, and in 3 easy steps, you'll see how much you could save by switching. Visit spectrummobile.com/save. Spectrum Internet required. Savings may vary. Restrictions apply. Visit spectrummobile.com/save for details.
In 1925, Modelo began brewing beer for those who believe in better. A model beer, steeped in the tradition of tireless effort. A rich Pilsner-style lager for those who wear their heart and heritage on their rolled-up sleeve. Since our first batch 94 years ago, to every bottle raised today, we've proved that it doesn't matter where you come from. It matters what you're made of. Modelo Especial, brewed for those with a fighting spirit. Drink responsibly. Imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
Dignity Health is the official healthcare partner of the LA Galaxy, including Glendale Memorial, St. Mary in Long Beach, Northridge Hospital, California Hospital in downtown LA, St. Bernardine and Community Hospital of San Bernardino. Across Dignity Health hospitals and care sites, the well-being of patients is always the priority. To learn about emergency services, health care, and healthy joints, you can visit dignityhealth.org/SoCal. Dignity Health. Hello, human kindness.
Fuel up for free. Yamava Resort and Casino at San Manuel gives away gas cards every Monday in April to our Club Serrano members. Join for free and earn points to qualify for your gas card. Driving a gas guzzler? Want to switch up your wheels? Every Thursday, Yamava gives away a luxury car or cash. This month, you can win a 2022 BMW X7. $100,000 cash. Spring into a new ride this month, courtesy of SoCal's premier casino, Yamava. Details at yamava.com. Must be 21 or over to enter. Please gamble responsibly.
You know you want that smoky, tangy, sweet, and spicy sauced and tossed Wingstop. But you just brought a haul of groceries home from the store. It's cool. No one expects you to shop and cook in the same day. So let the flavor experts at Wingstop hook you up with mouth-watering wings, crispy tenders and thighs, fries and sides delivered to your door. You can always cook tomorrow. That's why the fridge was invented. Get it delivered at wingstop.com.
This LA Galaxy halftime is brought to you by Wingstop, the flavor of the LA Galaxy. Order now at wingstop.com.
Over the course of a single game, LA Galaxy players will spend 90 minutes fighting for the ball, going on goal, sprinting, sliding, jogging backwards, running almost 7 miles, while maintaining an average heart rate of 160 beats per minute. And they'll perform at this world-class level 31 times a year, powered by Herbalife Nutrition, the official nutrition company of the LA Galaxy. To power up like a pro, contact your Herbalife independent distributor or visit Herbalife.com today.
There's never been a better time to switch to Spectrum Mobile. You could save hundreds of dollars on your mobile bill. Plus, there are no added taxes, hidden fees, and no contracts. Try the Spectrum Mobile Savings Calculator today, and in 3 easy steps, you'll see how much you could save by switching. Visit spectrummobile.com/save. Spectrum Internet required. Savings may vary. Restrictions apply. Visit spectrummobile.com/save for details.
In 1925, Modelo began brewing beer for those who believe in better. A model beer, steeped in the tradition of tireless effort. A rich Pilsner-style lager for those who wear their heart and heritage on their rolled-up sleeve. Since our first batch 94 years ago, to every bottle raised today, we've proved that it doesn't matter where you come from. It matters what you're made of. Modelo Especial, brewed for those with a fighting spirit. Drink responsibly. Imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
Dignity Health is the official healthcare partner of the LA Galaxy, including Glendale Memorial, St. Mary in Long Beach, Northridge Hospital, California Hospital in downtown LA, St. Bernardine and Community Hospital of San Bernardino. Across Dignity Health hospitals and care sites, the well-being of patients is always the priority. To learn about emergency services, health care, and healthy joints, you can visit dignityhealth.org/SoCal. Dignity Health. Hello, human kindness.
Fuel up for free. Yamava Resort and Casino at San Manuel gives away gas cards every Monday in April to our Club Serrano members. Join for free and earn points to qualify for your gas card. Driving a gas guzzler? Want to switch up your wheels? Every Thursday, Yamava gives away a luxury car or cash. This month, you can win a 2022 BMW X7 or up to $100,000 cash. Spring into a new ride this month, courtesy of SoCal's premier casino, Yamava. Details at yamava.com. Must be 21 or over to enter. Please gamble responsibly.
You know you want that smoky, tangy, sweet, and spicy sauced and tossed Wingstop. But you just brought a haul of groceries home from the store. It's cool. No one expects you to shop and cook in the same day. So let the flavor experts at Wingstop hook you up with mouth-watering wings, crispy tenders and thighs, fries and sides delivered to your door. You can always cook tomorrow. That's why the fridge was invented. Get it delivered at wingstop.com.
This LA Galaxy Halftime is brought to you by Wingstop, the flavor of the LA Galaxy. Order now at wingstop.com.
In the course of a single game, LA Galaxy players will spend 90 minutes fighting for the ball, going on goal, sprinting, sliding, jogging backwards, running almost 7 miles, while maintaining an average heart rate of 160 beats per minute. And they'll perform at this world-class level 31 times a year, powered by Herbalife Nutrition, the official nutrition company of the LA Galaxy. To power up like a pro, contact your Herbalife independent distributor or visit Herbalife.com today.
There's never been a better time to switch to Spectrum Mobile. You could save hundreds of dollars on your mobile bill. Plus, there are no added taxes, hidden fees, and no contracts. Try the Spectrum Mobile Savings Calculator today, and in 3 easy steps, you'll see how much you could save by switching. Visit spectrummobile.com/save. Spectrum Internet required. Savings may vary. Restrictions apply. Visit spectrummobile.com/save for details.
In 1925, Modelo began brewing beer for those who believe in better. A model beer, steeped in the tradition of tireless effort. A rich Pilsner-style lager for those who wear their heart and heritage in their rolled-up sleeve. Since our first batch 94 years ago, to every bottle raised today, we've proved that it doesn't matter where you come from. It matters what you're made of. Modelo Especial, brewed for those with a fighting spirit. Drink responsibly. Imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
Dignity Health is the official healthcare partner of the LA Galaxy, including Glendale Memorial, St. Mary in Long Beach, Northridge Hospital, California Hospital in downtown LA, St. Bernardine and Community Hospital of San Bernardino. Across Dignity Health hospitals and care sites, the well-being of patients is always the priority. To learn about emergency services, healthcare, and healthy joints, you can visit dignityhealth.org/SoCal. Dignity Health. Hello, human kindness.
Fuel up for free. Yum of a Resort and Casino at San Manuel gives away gas cards.
It's not going to blow you off the page, right? Still 0-0? Well, no shots on goal, as we mentioned. I do want to ask you about a late chance that the Galaxy had, and it was about as close as we got since the refs didn't give what seemed like an obvious PK on the handball. Like the chance that they did get and Grant Sear was involved, what do you think was the key here, and is this something replicable as we get into the second half?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, the ball's coming from Douglas Costa, who you expect to create for this Galaxy team, and he comes inside to his favored left foot and hits a good ball, and Grant Sear's on his horse and just about gets this, but
just misses a touch.
Tough to factor from here. The weather's a factor always at Soldier Field, so that has to do with when you play balls in the air and whatnot, so that's something the Galaxy's going to have to factor in as well.
Substitutes? Anybody key off the bench?
Yeah, if you're looking at this, again, Douglas Costa is coming off an injury. Where does he last in this type of game? And then Kevin Cabral, Efron Alvarez, guys that can maybe open it up in the final third.
All right, there we go. Be sure to join us after the game. We'll have all of the post-game interviews and analysis on Access Sports. Back to Joe and Kobe after the break.
In the course of a single game, LA Galaxy players will spend 90 minutes fighting for the ball, going on goal, sprinting, sliding, jogging backwards, running almost 7 miles, while maintaining an average heart rate of 160 beats per minute. And they'll perform at this world-class level 31 times a year, powered by Herbalife Nutrition, the official nutrition company of the LA Galaxy. To power up like a pro, contact your Herbalife independent distributor or visit Herbalife.com today.
There's never been a better time to switch to Spectrum Mobile. You could save hundreds of dollars on your mobile bill. Plus, there are no added taxes, hidden fees, and no contracts. Try the Spectrum Mobile Savings Calculator today, and in 3 easy steps, you'll see how much you could save by switching. Visit spectrummobile.com/save. Spectrum Internet required. Savings may vary. Restrictions apply. Visit spectrummobile.com/save for details.
In 1925, Modelo began brewing beer for those who believe in better. A model beer, steeped in the tradition of tireless effort. A rich Pilsner-style lager for those who wear their heart and heritage in their rolled-up sleeve. Since our first batch 94 years ago, to to every bottle raised today, we've proved that it doesn't matter where you come from. It matters what you're made of. Modelo Especial, brewed for those with a fighting spirit. Drink responsibly. Imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
Dignity Health is the official healthcare partner of the LA Galaxy, including Glendale Memorial, St. Mary in Long Beach, Northridge Hospital, California Hospital in downtown LA, St. Bernardine and Community Hospital of San Bernardino. Across Dignity Health hospitals and care sites, the well-being of patients is always the priority. To learn about emergency services, health care, and healthy joints, you can visit dignityhealth.org/SoCal. Dignity Health. Hello, human kindness.
Fuel up for free. Yamava Resort and Casino at San Manuel gives away gas cards every Monday in April to our Club Serrano members. Join for free and earn points to qualify for your gas card. Driving a gas guzzler? Want to switch up your wheels? Every Thursday, Yamava gives away a luxury car or cash. This month, you can win a 2022 BMW X7 or up to $100,000 cash. Spring into a new ride this month, courtesy of SoCal's premier casino, Yamava. Details at yamava.com. Must be 21 or over to enter. Please gamble responsibly.
Of a single game, LA Galaxy players will spend 90 minutes fighting for the ball, going on goal, sprinting, sliding, jogging backwards, running almost 7 miles, while maintaining an average heart rate of 160 beats per minute. And they'll perform at this world-class level 31 times a year, powered by Herbalife Nutrition, the official nutrition company of the LA Galaxy.
Never been a better time to switch to Spectrum Mobile.
LA Galaxy 0-0 to start the second half. Hey, let's take a look at our upcoming schedule, brought to you by Alaska Airlines. Nashville is coming to the Dignity Health Sports Park for the first time ever. You think Chicago's defensive? Boy, we're going to see a lot of that from Nashville. Then at Real Salt Lake, who's had a nice start to their season. At Austin, who also has had a good start. FC Dallas playing well as well with those kids in Big D.
So you're saying it's not an easy schedule
It's not
coming
easy.
up.
Not easy. The Western Conference is going to be a big fight this year. And when hasn't it been? What changes do you want to see here from the Galaxy in terms of the way they're playing?
I would say that I'd like to see a little bit more patience, you know, as they mentioned in studio, and a little bit more build-up through the midfield. You've got to find ways to move that ball quicker through the midfield so you can catch this Chicago defense off guard, that you can put pass players out of the game. If you wait too long, go too slow, you're going to have so many players back that it's difficult to break down. And as we see Efrain Alvarez coming on, he's the type of player that likes those tight spaces, that can help you break down a packed-in defense.
He's spelling Samuel Grandsir here as the second half is underway, and the Galaxy with the ball off the kickoff. It'll come back to Derek Williams. Thank you for joining us here tonight, our first game on Spectrum Sportsnet for the 2022 season. We also want to welcome those that are at the LA Galaxy viewing party at the LA Galaxy Sports Complex in Torrance. Thank you for joining us here tonight. We hope this broadcast finds you well. Sekulic for Chicago. It'll come in to even off along that end line of the Galaxy. Come out with a goal kick here as quickly Chicago's direct into the Galaxy defense.
Here you're seeing Chicago being very aggressive coming forward, and there's a picture of Efrain Alvarez. We know the abilities that he has and how technically savvy he is, especially around the box, and I think that could be a big help for the Galaxy in the second half.
Here's Efrain on possession now. He'll find Costa, plays it ahead. Chicha might be offside here. Chicharito fires away. He scores, but the flag did go up. And possession back to Chicago. He was well beyond that defense, but he finished.
Well, he said he just needs a few chances, right? And there's the one, and he finished it. It's just unfortunate that he was in an offside position. At least that's what the assistant referee has called with his flag up.
Look at it one more time.
Yep. And from that angle, it looked like it was in an offside position. I think this one's going to be held up.
Let's go downstairs. Nikki K with more on Efrain Alvarez.
Well, it turns out Efra was actually the youngest player in Galaxy history to play in a game. He was 16 years old, 256 days on March 2nd, 2019, and the opponent was none other than the Chicago Fire. And in that game, Efra recorded an assist, and the Galaxy went on to win 2-1. Let's hope he brings some of that magic to the pitch this half, guys.
The opportunity is there, Nikki. Thank you very much.
So we've got a 17-year-old on the pitch, a 19-year-old on the pitch. This game's getting younger and younger.
It's romper room out there.
I don't think any of them will know what romper room is, Joe.
You're right. Edwards now knocking this back for Bond. Had a lot of traffic around his penalty area, Jonathan Bond, but he has not been called on to make a save in this match. Edwards in some trouble. Shabilko dispossesses him. Will come on to Delgado, though. The Galaxy are going to get a foul here in their favor. Jimenez again into this one. A yellow card to him. So he's been the player that's been the center of attention against the LA Galaxy right now. Ezra Hendrickson, expect to get a lot more looks of him tonight.
Just takes him out, from the side and after the ball's left. So it's an easy yellow card for Ted Uncle to pull out there.
Early moments of the second half here. Galaxy, I would imagine, want to pick up the tempo of this game. And right now, Chicago continues to impose its will in terms of slowing it down and making it a slugfest. Costa couldn't find it. Delgado comes in to win it. It'll go near side. Leerdam. The Galaxy having a hard time getting out of their own half. Throw in here for LA.
Well, the Chicago Fire are trying to step up and press on this Galaxy build, and it's been successful at times. They're making it very difficult for the Galaxy to build out. The Galaxy are going to have to be much more precise than they have been.
And you're right, Kobe, that the passing hasn't been crisp enough. This is better, though, from LA. Costa is onside for now. On his left foot, can he score? He does! 1-0 in favor of the Galaxy in the 50th minute. Chicago thought it was offside. The flag stayed down, and Costa finished it off. If it stands, his second goal in a Galaxy jersey.
Well, this is a nice play, and this all comes from the Galaxy breaking the pressure. And look at it, it's 1 and 2 touch, and that's how you do it. And Costa just sets it up, and you can see just lines it up for that near post. And there's no way for Slovenia to be able to pick this one, as it's a 1 versus goalie. And look at that near post space, and Costa just drives it home past Slonina.
Being checked for offside right now, and we understand VAR would do that on every goal anyway. And that last replay, the pass was already off the foot of Chicharito when Costa was off and running here. So the question is, Kobe, did Navarro keep him onside?
It's tough to see from that angle, so we're going to be dependent upon VAR.
Clear and obvious?
Well, it's one of the things, right? Offside is offside. It's either yes or no.
They'll keep on looking upstairs. Alejandro Mariscal is the VAR here.
it's taken this long, I would say it doesn't seem like it's clear and obvious. Maybe it's so tight that they can't tell, and that means it should, well, in my humble opinion, it should be a goal.
So right now, the ball in this particular frame, here's what you would look at, right?
Yeah, that looks like it's offside at that angle. Maybe like just the lean forward.
So our referee's going to go back and take a look at it. Which, at this point, I like the referee making the call here. Go look at it on the monitor. You're in charge of the match. It's your call. Greg Vanny. Look at it one more time here. It's tough on the angle of that particular camera where it is because it's not at the 18. So it's a bit behind the play.
So I guess the best thing to do is to look at the lines on the field.
He called the offside. And possession back to Chicago.
And we caught a quick glimpse, and it seemed like Greg Vanny wasn't happy about that one.
I can understand being on the field there and from the angle that he might have where he would be disappointed. We continue 0-0 inside 54 minutes of play as the ball will come into midfield. Flicked on, trying to find Evanoff. Here is a Williams back to his goalkeeper, Bond. So come on through Costa. Goes down, it'll be a throw-in. They're dumb. Again, Costa gets away from one defender. Second ball will come on loose. Evanoff is there for Chicago. Ravellison will be called for the foul there as he holds him up. Again, Evanoff. Good job by Edwards. This will come on loose. Here's Efrain Alvarez. Alvarez has plenty of space here. Getting some support from Edwards, who makes the run. Again, in the Costa. Three defenders attracts him. He finds Alvarez. Back in for Chicha. And redirected to the goalkeeper, Slonina.
That's some good play between Efrain Alvarez and Costa. Just kind of picking apart the defense. You can see Costa finds Alvarez, and Alvarez puts the ball in a dangerous spot. But those are the balls that I'm talking about that you want to see, where you have the defender facing their own goal. And those are the situations we see Seahus puts his leg out. That could possibly deflect into the back of the net. Those are the dangerous balls. And already, Efrain Alvarez having a bit of an impact.
Here's Chicago now. Jimenez able to play this one on over. Collected by Pineda as they work the right side. Alvarez, Araujo, I should say, with the clearance, but not far enough. Navarro, another throw. And the Galaxy also willing to just slow things down at the moment. Navarro. Bornstein will let it go on through. Running on to this one, Mauricio Pineda. And the Galaxy win themselves a throw-in. Good work there by Sega Koulibaly. They're Dom. Again, Chicago able to win it right at the top of the Galaxy defense. Again, Navarro near side it comes. Bornstein once again. Navarro, the early ball, top of the area, knocked away by Williams.
And while we have the moment, we should just mention, since the substitution with the change, that It's a 4-4-2 for the Galaxy, where you see Costa up high with Chicharito. And then you have Leerdam has actually moved to right back. Araujo is going as a right midfielder. So definitely a significant formation change for the Galaxy in this second half.
In possession here to the Galaxy. So Costa's playing underneath Chicha?
Yeah, Costa's playing underneath Chicha, where he has a little bit of freedom to move where he wants to. You can see just in the middle of your screen, Araujo, who's at that right midfield position. And you've got Revellison and Delgado playing alongside each other. And Efrain Alvarez on the left side.
Chicago on possession. Chijas. Navarro on the near side. Able to push this one forward. Leerdam steps into that one. Trying to send ahead for Chicharito. This looks good. Brings it down on his right foot. Trying to put it back onto his left and then cleared. Out of play. Almsberg did well for Chicago. Corner kick, LA Galaxy.
Chicharito's thinking right now, I should have hit that one right off of the first trap. It's a fabulous trap from Chicharito and a great ball from Leerdam right into space where he wants it. Right there, that's where he's got to crack it. See if he can just power that one through at that near post space.
Short corner here by the Galaxy. Alvarez in the back post. That was a great cross. Unfortunately, nobody stepped in on that backside. Goal kick. Opportunities beginning to come here. Need to be a little cleaner around that penalty area. Chijas. Chip it in towards midfield. It'll be collected here by Williams. All the way back it goes. Bond. Leerdam. Delgado. The Galaxy will have to settle for a throw-in here. Ezra Hendrickson.
Here's a look at that play from they're trying to find Chicharito where he was in an onside position. It's just a perfect ball, good timing. Just that last effort. I'm sure Chicharito's thinking he should have just connected with that one for first time off of the trap.
Absolutely. In the ensuing corner kick, there was a good opportunity there as well to do this throw-in again. Revellison. Costa now. He'll take up the space. He's got Araujo on his right side. He'll find him. First ball in. Chicharito over the bar. Chances are beginning to come here for the Galaxy. It was a good ball, I thought, by Julian.
Well, this is what you want to do. The ball's going away from goal, so it's a tough one for Julian, but he does get his head up and picks out, not necessarily the player, but the space of where he wants to put it, right towards that penalty spot. Chicharito, as always, gets there first somehow, some way, but a little bit of pressure, and he puts that one up and over the top. Maybe a little bit of a nudge as he was in the process of making that shot.
Chicago about to make a substitution. It looks like Espinoza will be coming on in a moment. Galaxy want an offside here. The flag stayed down. We continue. Navarro finding Jimenez. Nice job by Delgado coming in at the last moment. Here's Revellison. 61st minute, 0-0 Edwards. Again, this is a bit too slow and not a good pass as it goes out of play. Another throw in here for Chicago. Jonathan Bornstein is done for the night. As Espinoza will replace him. Bring Nikki in with more on Douglas Costa.
Yeah, Joe, when I asked Greg what he's learned about Douglas Costa in the first months of play here, Greg's first word was observant, saying Douglas is very observant and perceptive, and he attributes that as a skill gained when you play in other countries, especially places where you don't speak the language. While Costa does speak English pretty well, Greg has watched him absorb everything pretty quietly, but not just the tactics of the game. He's trying to get to know each of his teammates and each of them in terms of their habits and the way they play the game as well. And it's a true sign of a veteran who has plenty of international experience, guys.
And Nikki, thank you very much. And on the opposite side of that, he is a different type of player. A lot of no-look passing, a lot of stuff that his teammates will have to figure out in terms of his nuances and what he expects of them, whether he's on the right side or like right now, going into the middle of the park.
And that's always the difficulties for a new player, is kind of just getting the feel for the teammates, how they play, the little things that they tend to do, the habits. And especially for a player that likes to do those no-look passes, as you say, it's difficult for the players that are already there, too.
Here's Chicago on possession. Shabilko with the breakaway. He is onside. Shabilko to his left. Jonathan Bond. He'll smother it, and it's still 0-0.
What a fantastic play by Bond. And that's the Galaxy getting caught a little bit from what we talked about, that high line at some point, and they got exposed on this play. As you can see, there it is. You can see Koulibaly steps up. Not sure, pardon me, on that one. It was Koulibaly that stepped up. I think their dam may have kept him onside, at least from that angle. But Bond does a fantastic job keeping his ground, staying high until that last moment when the ball's touched to get down and make the save.
Galaxy will get the foul here. Jonathan Bond continues to be big for the Galaxy. He was big last week with an incredible save off a header from Cifuentes. It would have helped the visitors pull one back at an earlier time in the match. And now he's made the first save of the game. That's kept the home team Chicago Fire off the board. 0-0 we continue in the 64th minute. Now if you're Kasper Shabilko, you know you have to bury that goal.
Yeah, and you got to wonder how that's kind of affecting him. You know, because regardless, these are professional players. I tell you, when you miss a shot or miss a breakaway like that, you're going to be thinking about it for a while. The key is, can you put it behind you and concentrate on the next play?
Federico Navarro will knock this one back. Olmsberg, they'll work the right side this time. Espinoza trying to turn the corner. Edwards is there. Espinoza will get it back. His cross cleared away by Williams. Throw in here for Chicago. We talked about that leadership quality, vocal quality from Derek Williams. It's all that right there. Talking to his teammates. Espinoza. Good cross into the area. This time Bond will bring it down off the foot of Pinedo.
Yeah, Bond's doing a good job of controlling his box. Any of those crosses, he's been pretty strong in coming out.
Chicharito here. Gets away from two defenders, gets the pass off. Raveloson out to the right side. Araujo, Chicha brought down. No foul on the play, says our referee, and we continue. Getting very physical now as the match goes on. You saw that just happen moments ago with Araujo. Here's the counterattack now for Chicago as they build down the middle of the park. Jimenez, Koulibaly slows it down for now. Even off. Back for Jimenez. Good job by Leerdam defensively. But the Galaxy are a bit on the ropes on this particular transition. Nice job by Araujo getting back.
It has the feel of like two teams that seem like they're absolutely exhausted. You know, where it seems to be kind of like stumbling to get forward and lurching at balls. It's going to be a one-moment game, Joe. That's what it feels like. That's what it's going to come down to.
Here's Edwards now for the Galaxy. He's been stay at home for much of this game so far, certainly in the second half. So come out the left side. Ahead it goes to Costa. Watched there by one defender into Alvarez. Side of the area. Efrain lost his footing. Olmsberg with the clearance.
And that's so unfortunate because Julian Araujo was wide open at the far side if he was able to get that cross in. talking about just looking like they're exhausted, and it could be, because the way this game has gone at times where it's been end to end, that's a lot of running. As you can see, there's just a lot of space in the midfield.
Espinoza this time, a lot of time for him on the ball. Tries to play top of the area right into Ravelis, and the Galaxy looking to transition. Delgado, ahead it goes to Costa.
And look at this, it's up and down, Joe, it's just up and down. Not a lot of play through the midfield. As one team goes, the next team goes.
Costa with that shot over the bar. Chicago, though, is keeping like 3 guys back, 3 and 4 guys back when they get there. So when the Galaxy try to transition quickly, plenty of blue shirts already in the defensive posture. Hey, soccer fans, are you looking to attend the biggest and best LA Galaxy matches for the 2022 season? Well, you can now secure a 2022 partial plan. All plans include special rates and priority purchasing access for playoffs and discounts at the LA Galaxy team store. Call 877-3GALAXY or email ticketplans@lagalaxy.com. Nice job by Efrain there, coming back to win it. Ravelison. And Edwards this time as they break this little press. Now this should be quickly downfield. It comes to Costa, but as Kobe, as you're saying, it's a laborious type of play from the Galaxy. This will come long, intended for Chicharito, and again, it's easy for Navarro.
It's too easy right now.
Here comes Navarro. Center of the park, laid off there by Jimenez. Again, the Galaxy with a win at midfield. Ahead it comes to Costa. He'll take down the middle of the park. He needs the supporting run on the left. He doesn't have it. In it comes to Chicharito. He looks over his right shoulder. There's nobody there, and he'll get the foul and a free kick. Another yellow card. Referee's having a hard time finding it. He does now.
Seems to be a little jabbering going on back and forth now, Joe. It's getting a little tense.
Look at it again here.
That's it.
Chicha won the foul there.
Well, there's definitely a contact, you know. And Navarro just not bright. You know, you do that, you're going to get a yellow card all the time. Just threatening gestures, standing over a player, you're going to pick up the yellow card. And for Navarro, it might be a little bit of a learning lesson, you know, for him, because Chicharito knows exactly what he wants to do there.
And I think the game has been lacking a situation where somebody can get fired up and start taking a little control and show that, hey, I can get this done. Firing up the Galaxy captain is probably not what you want to do, but Navarro did just that. Four-man wall set up. Alvarez off the top of the wall to be cleared by Shabilko. Ivanov can't find it. The Galaxy will have to work hard to get this ball. Leardom can't get to it either. This has to be cleaner on the part of the Galaxy. You just took yourself out of another opportunity on the ensuing play.
Well, here's the fight, you know, at the end. Enough just going in, just going all over Leardam. And we'd just like to see the Galaxy to just get some more passes in. Just try to establish a little bit of a rhythm. Let's get the ball moving.
This is better. Delgado to the right side and be cleared by Navarro. Throwing, stoppage here. Substitution coming for both sides, I believe. Reynolds will come on, and Cabral for the Galaxy. That Cabral replaces Costa. So Efrain over to the right side, and Cabral to the left.
That's what it looks like.
Evanoff has left for Reynolds for Chicago, so that's where we stand right now with about 20 minutes to go. Koulibaly near side, Leerdam. They'll get the throwing out of this. The Galaxy will. Quickly in, Delgado once again. Another throwing. Kevin Cabral. Plenty of physical talent. Trying to build in on some confidence now. Delgado. Here's Alvarez. Nobody's showing short for Araujo, and he's got to go back to Leerdam. Now Alvarez, pickpocketed there. Reynolds, job by Leerdam. Trying to let this ball go out for a throw-in, and he'll get it. Galaxy missing the passing and the creative work from Victor Vasquez in this match, who's not available. Omar will pick up this foul and a free kick.
And I think that's obvious, Joe, where you can see or you can imagine how important Victor Vasquez could be in a match like this, where they're having a tough time just connecting passes and finding clean passes in that final third.
Also the amount of space there is in the middle third where Victor could actually do his work. This is not a compressed game.
No, not at all.
Another long ball coming in. This will be won by Edwards.
And by the way, it's very stretched just by that long ball, where it was probably 10 yards, you know, in the Chicago's defensive half, and where it was headed with Shabilko facing the play, and the ball was 10 yards in the Galaxy's half. So the game is getting very stretched out.
Koulibaly squares it on over to Williams. Leerdam on the near side. Araujo. Again, Koulibaly. Williams this time. Galaxy a bit lateral right now. Edwards tried to flick it on forward. This will be a throw-in now for Chicago, as it was touched last by the Galaxy going out. These are the type of games that do happen in Major League Soccer. It's not the prettiest of affairs.
You know, sometimes you have to grind out a result. I think this is a game that has that feeling. If the Galaxy can do that, they can be happy that they went into Chicago on the road and got some type of result.
And by looking the way the Galaxy, the way Chicago has played in the early part of this season, this is a typical Chicago match. A grind. Delgado not going to get that foul because it wasn't a foul. This is a foul against Sega Koulibaly. Free kick here. And I believe Senga's going to pick up a yellow card. So yellow card to Koulibaly. The tactical foul.
Now both center backs for the Galaxy are sitting on yellow cards. See if that has some type of effect.
Play it out the right side now. Go out of play for a throw-in. Again, like I said, it's been a grind. It's not like Chicago's been put a work of art out there either. Cabral this time. As the Galaxy try to break out, they can't do it. It'll go on to the right side. Collected here by Pineda. He'll get that cross away. Koulibaly able to clear it out for another throw-in. Another substitution coming on in a moment for the Chicago Fire. We'll stop for now. See how Ezra Hendrickson thinks about things at the moment. In terms of the players leaving and the players coming on. Shabilko will leave the match. Jean Duran will come on. And we continue. 78th minute now. Shihas on the left side of the goal. Navarro gets the cross in and cleared away by Williams. We have a player down for Chicago. Hamstring it looks, just by where the player is grasping at the moment. Now comes the trainer to take a look.
This does not look good.
And behind the knee.
Yeah, you hate to see this. Let's see. Go up. It just comes down.
Jimenez, no, not even touched.
That right leg just comes down a little awkwardly and then just starts grabbing behind the right leg.
Navarro directing some traffic here on what he wants. But you're right. This Jimenez injury, now they're looking at it potentially as a cramp, the way they're working on him, it seems. Chirito comes on over. But Olmsberg has had a very good game for Chicago. He has made things difficult for the Galaxy. He hasn't moved all that much. He's stayed central and just protected that 18-yard box, basically the width of the arc.
Yeah, with his height, he's one of those players who just gets down in there and he's grinding it out. There's where he's been a threat on set pieces for this Chicago side, but yeah, defensively he's been very strong. A lot of the balls being whipped in, he's there to kind of knock them out, head them out, using that size to his advantage.
This does not look like Jimenez will be coming back.
You can expect another substitution here.
It's going to be a restart for Chicago, but I think certainly not a free kick. Throw it. Reynolds will send it on back. Shihas is there. Watched by Chicharito. They'll play it across the defense. Olmsberg launches long. Looking for Reynolds. Bond out of his goal and does a good job of shielding this one out of play. Gets himself a goal kick out of it. 81st minute now. Still 0-0. Jimenez will continue. Look at him once he tries to sprint.
That's an interesting choice with the way that he was limping off. He's going to come back into this match.
Koulibaly. Leardam. Here's Araujo. Right into Navarro. Reynolds will get the loose ball. Chicago on possession. This is looking dangerous for the Galaxy. Duran got just beyond the defense. Will come on back to Leardam. Bond will launch into midfield. Alvarez. Ravelis left side for Cabral, and this will skip on past and out of play. Seems like a full night of misunderstanding out there, not on the same page.
Yeah, no, I'd agree with that. was just going to mention with the two center backs that are sitting on yellow cards for the Galaxy, you have to be very aware. He said of Iran that came in, 18-year-old Colombian striker, that he's going to be making those runs, trying to get behind, put a little bit of pressure on those center backs, forcing Williams and Koulibaly to make some decisions.
Foul here against their Dom.
You know, if you come in with a little pace with about 15 minutes left, those defenders have been running for a good 75, and they're not making it easy.
Kobe, as you reminded us, both of them are on yellow cards. Here's Jimenez trying to flick into the area to go out. Another goal kick, I believe. No, touch last by the Galaxy. Jimenez looks just fine at the moment. 83rd minute, 0-0. Sega Koulibaly touched it last. Jimenez knocking into the area. Good job by Williams to get to that one. Throwing. No. Foul and a free kick. Okay.
You got to wonder why Jimenez is still in here. And yes, there's a kick. It's a foul. This seems to be just like Jimenez taking a little bit of a beating here. Where it's that right leg again. Not sure what it is, but he's staying in there. He can barely walk.
We enter the 84th.
He's stumbling as he walks backwards.
Yeah, but he's looking to hit what looks to be at least a 25-foot cross. 25-yard cross, excuse me. There's the cross into the area, knocked away. No shots on goal in this match. And by the pictures, I will agree with that stat. Kobe said at the start of the broadcast, it's a match that's being played between the penalty areas, 80 yards either way, and the final product has not been good by either side, but there's still time. Williams will clear this one out. Chihas. Ahead this one goes. Federico Navarro. Pineda to the right side. Espinoza side of the area. The cross. Nice job by Williams getting a piece of it. It'll come on in once again. Delgado with the clearance. But the Galaxy can't find the second ball. Navarro. He'll get the foul. And our referee, Ted Uncle, finding his way into this match.
The Galaxy coming up under a little bit of more pressure now as Chicago has made some substitutions. And they're starting to put some pressure on. And you can see this right here, just a little bit of a push coming from Alvarez right there, the little hip check. And that's enough for Ted Uncle to blow that whistle, and another ball from Jimenez.
Knock into the area one more time. This time Chicharito gets onto it the first time around. The shot towards goal will go out of play. Another goal kick here. 5 minutes plus stoppage in this one at Soldier Field in Chicago on a chilly night.
Isn't it in the 30s, Joe?
Tonight, I believe the low is supposed to be 35. I think we started, we were at 40 with windy conditions. Throw in here. Raheem Edwards has been stay-at-home for much of this match. And what has Chicago done that has forced that, Kobe? In your opinion?
That's kept Edwards back. I think it's this low block, because as a winger you're just looking at like, okay, there's 5 in the back and then another 4. It's like there's no space, no room to get forward, so you're just thinking, I'm not going to run.
Chihas heading back to his goalkeeper, Slonina. He's able to get to this ball just before Efrain Alvarez could touch it.
just tries to jump on that pass back.
Chihas in the midfield. This could be another foul. No, it's not. Come on back to Jonathan Bond. Nowhere to go. One more time back to the goalkeeper. Final moments here, and it looks like Sasha Question will come on, and he'll replace Julian Araujo.
Yeah, so Sasha Question is going almost like that second striker, but mainly just like another midfielder dropping in. So five in the midfield for the Galaxy, and Efren Alvarez going to the right side.
Edwards can't win this one. This is dangerous for Chicago. Played in towards goal. Over the ball and out of play. Goal kick. Still no shots on frame. Espinoza was the player with a break on in. Duran was calling for it. He was wide open at the top of the 18.
There's just a little bit more movement, a little bit more energy from Chicago with the substitutions. There's a bit more pace rather than receiving the ball, holding on to the ball in the attack. It's more of, okay, can we get behind now? Can we play balls into space? Can we attack quickly? So that's why you see the Galaxy under a bit more pressure. So you're talking about the 88th minute now, some heavy legs, and now they got some fresh legs with pace coming at them.
Time to hold on, I think, for the Galaxy at this point. Edwards knocking forward. So come on back. Slonina will collect. Again, it's not pretty what Chicago is doing, but right now, early in the season for a first-year head coach, it's effective. You're getting the results. You're getting results, and you're keeping yourself in the matches and in the table, for that matter. Here's Cabral. Alvarez. Good chance here for Question. Far side, Raveloson, back out it goes. Edwards sends it on through. Again, Edwards. Watched by Espinoza. Raveloson this time. Question can't find Edwards, it'll come out. 90th minute. Koulibaly will win this one. Telling me there's going to be plenty of stoppage time here. I don't think it's going to be the 8 we saw last game. Maybe as much as 6, Kobe.
You think in 6 minutes?
Let's see. That's what they're saying on the sidelines right now. Rumor has it. Slonina. He'll collect. Galaxy have been very happy to defend here for much of the second half. When they get forward, it's been Cheech by himself most of the time. 6 minutes of stoppage here given. Koulibaly back to Bond. Ahead it comes to Delgado under pressure. Sega. And a throw in here for the Galaxy. Anything can happen in the 5+ minutes remaining.
Yeah, that's plenty of time.
Little moment of greatness, come out with 3 points. Williams, Raveloson, and back.
Sure, you tend to think sometimes just playing out of the back will give you a heart attack, Joe.
Well, if you're watching Liverpool, Manchester City today, it would, for sure. We haven't seen a moment like that tonight, thankfully. Delgado. He's got Leerdam on the near side. Galaxy happy to go back. Williams. In question. Get back to the Galaxy center back. Bond. This time with Ellison. Alvarez, good ball ahead. Delgado could have done better with that one. Bond will have to come out. He knocks it away from his goal. Throwing again for Chicago. The players just coming on, if you notice, are also gasping for some air out there.
Cold weather, windy, wide open game going end to end.
Here's Duran, tries to turn it towards goal. It'll go out. Galaxy throughout this season so far in the early moments, either win or lose, no draws yet. About 3.5 minutes away from that. Pineda. Nice job by Cabral. Question taking off the ball. Back out the right side it comes Espinoza. Watched by Delgado. Gets the cross top of the area. Pineda one more time. Back out it goes. Here's Navarro now. On the left side it comes. Reynolds sends it into the area. Koulibaly. It found his shin and out of play. Corner kick. Chicago fired. Don't give me that look, Kobe.
And this is crunch time. This is less than 3 minutes left in this match. You're starting to feel the pressure. This is where you gotta hunker down. You gotta weather this storm, as you know Chicago's gonna be pushing to try to get the win at home.
Jimenez will take the corner kick, sends into the area, knocked away by Chicharito. Alvarez, ahead it comes to Cabral. Can he get away from his first defender? He does. The Galaxy want the throw in here. They'll get it. And they'll take their time on this. Koulibaly. Here's Delgado. Out to Edwards. No rush by the men in white. In for Ravelis, and he gets away from his defender, gets the cross across the 6. Alvarez here to keep it alive. Back in looking for Cabral, cleared out. Good work by Delgado this time to keep it alive for the Galaxy. Leardom over to Williams. Edwards, plenty of space for him. Early ball, top of the area. Ravelison into Cabral, cleared out of play. Corner kick Galaxy. Chicago wants offside. The flag stays down.
Well, here's the flip side. You got to know how much time's left, or at least a sense of that. Kind of take your time. You see Question, he's the savvy veteran. He knows he's going to take his time here and try to set this up so it's like the last play of the game.
Bending towards goal. Cabral around the spot. Here's the corner. Flicked on by Williams. And cleared out of play by Shias over the bar and to the roof of the net.
Great play, great ball in. Watch Williams. This is what you want. Get to that near post space, beat everyone there. And it's just the little foot being stuck out. The last moment, that saves the day.
Short corner this time. Question sends it on in, knocked away by Pineda. In on the left side, Delgado. Chicharito is there. About 30 seconds to go. The Galaxy captain trying to weave his way through. He won't get the foul here, but he goes down face plants. Chicago trying to break out, and here they come. Galaxy have numbers back. Leardom, great job. Great job by the veteran.
Well done, just holding him up.
Another ball in for Cabral. This will go out of play, and this might do it, Kobe.
I think that's about it. I'd say looking at the score line, kind of justified. And you look at this here, and Chicharito trying to get a little bit out of that. He's not going to get that call.
Our referee points to midfield, and this one has come to an end, to a grinding halt. And the Galaxy get a point away in a 0-0 draw with the Chicago Fire. unbeaten in 12 against Chicago.
Yeah, and I think this is the play of the match for the Galaxy. Bond does an absolutely fantastic job of not going down, not overcommitting, not going down too soon. Shabilko was coming in 1v him, a huge, massive save to keep the score line 0-0.
Yeah, the positive is the work, right? The work put in by the Galaxy in order to get the point away, and Chicago dropped 2 at home, right?
Yeah, you get a point on the road, you're not going to complain. Yes, you'd like to get 3, but 1 point is just fine.
Back at home on the 23rd when they meet Nashville for the first time. For Nikki K, Kobe Jones, Joe Totino saying so long. Thank you for joining us tonight. Galaxy 0, Chicago Fire is 0. The post-game show is coming up next. Welcome to the LA Galaxy postgame. This LA Galaxy match has been brought to you by Modelo Especial, brewed for those with a fighting spirit. By Herbalife Nutrition, nutrition for a better life. And by Wingstop, the flavor of the LA Galaxy. Order now at wingstop.com.
Over the course of a single game, LA Galaxy players will spend 90 minutes fighting for the ball, going on goal, sprinting, sliding, jogging backwards, running almost 7 miles, while maintaining an average heart rate of 160 beats per minute. And they'll perform at this world-class level 31 times a year, powered by Herbalife Nutrition, the official nutrition company of the LA Galaxy. To power up like a pro, contact your Herbalife independent distributor or visit Herbalife.com today.
There's never been a better time to switch to Spectrum Mobile. You could save hundreds of dollars on your mobile bill. Plus, there are no added taxes, hidden fees, and no contracts. Try the Spectrum Mobile Savings Calculator today, and in 3 easy steps, you'll see how much you could save by switching. Visit spectrummobile.com/save. Spectrum Internet required. Savings may vary. Restrictions apply. Visit spectrummobile.com/save for details.
You know you want that smoky, tangy, sweet, and spicy sauced and tossed Wingstop. But you just brought a haul of groceries home from the store. It's cool. No one expects you to shop and cook in the same day. So let the flavor experts at Wingstop hook you up with mouth-watering wings, crispy tenders and thighs, fries and sides delivered to your door. You can always cook tomorrow. That's why the fridge was invented. Get it delivered at wingstop.com.
Dignity Health is the official healthcare partner of the LA Galaxy, including Glendale Memorial, St. Mary in Long Beach, Northridge Hospital, California Hospital in downtown LA, St. Bernardine and Community Hospital of San Bernardino. Across Dignity Health hospitals and care sites, the well-being of patients is always the priority. To learn about emergency services, health care, and healthy joints, you can visit dignityhealth.org/SoCal. Dignity Health. Hello, human kindness.
Fuel up for free. Yamava Resort and Casino at San Manuel gives away gas cards every Monday in April to our Club Serrano members. Join for free and earn points to qualify for your gas card. Driving a gas guzzler? Want to switch up your wheels? Every Thursday, Yamava gives away a luxury car or cash. This month, you can win a 2022 BMW X7 or up to $100,000 cash. Spring into a new ride this month, courtesy of SoCal's premier casino, Yamava. Details at Yamava.com. Must be 21 or over to enter. Please gamble responsibly.
In 1925, Modelo began brewing beer for those who believe in better. A model beer, steeped in the tradition of tireless effort. A rich Pilsner-style lager for those who wear their heart and heritage on their rolled-up sleeve. Since our first batch 94 years ago, to every bottle raised today, we've proved that it doesn't matter where you come from. It matters what you're made of. Modelo Especial, brewed for those with a fighting spirit. Drink responsibly. Imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.